Alright, hey vintage electronics people, this is the project for today. Got a 70s Panasonic cassette recorder here. This was brought to me by somebody I know. They bought it on eBay and got it home, and guess what? It doesn't work. Are you surprised? Even though the people that sold it on eBay described that it did work. Well, their way of testing it was they put a cassette in it, plugged it in, and oh, yeah, it turns, it works. Guess what? No sound, no record, nothing. All it does is run. So I took it apart. What the heck's going on here? Look at that. Wires are cut. Why? I have no idea. So there's almost all the screws were missing out of the circuit board here. Only one screw was holding this in. There was only two screws holding the back on, and they were loose. The wires on the battery pack were even cut. So, yeah, just buyer beware. A lot of people, well, they'll get an electronic device or anything and they'll plug it in, and if it makes noise or it lights up, oh, it works. They unplug it quickly, sell it as working. Just all these sites, all these places where people buy stuff, just be careful. If I'm going to sell something on a site like that, which I do sometimes, I make darn sure it functions correctly. If I put a tape recorder or something on there and it's just dragging or not playing right, I won't sell it, or if I don't fix it, I'll say, hey, it's as is. This is how much I want for it. Just as is. It may need this or that. I don't just plug it in and hear static. I've bought radios before from places, different sites. Oh, they work great. Plugged it in, got noise. Well, they got noise, all right, or it works, and all you got was static. Couldn't tune those stations in. Come to find out, you had a bad transistor or a capacitor or something. But so anyway, this is where I'm at with this. Let's take a quick look at it and stop. I won't stop the ranting right now, but yeah. I mean, it's just one of them things. I just said, it happens. Luckily, you didn't pay a lot for it, and that's probably one of the reasons they didn't charge a lot for it. This is one that has the integrated circuit. So, and again, those wires being cut may have nothing to do with why it's not functioning right, but that's a start. I'm going to have to try to pull a schematic on this and find out where they go. The belt's not in the greatest shape, as you can see. It's extremely loose. There's your IC right there. Your integrated circuit. This is made by Matsushita for Panasonic. I mean, it's a well-made recorder, don't get me wrong. These things, I have one just like this that I use. These are really well-made recorders. It's very heavy. They're very durable. A lot of times these capacitors here like to go bad when the camera decides to focus. A new camera and still have problems with focus. Let me back up a little bit and give it a time to readjust here. Come at it a little slower, but these caps tend to go bad, so I mean that could be an open cap. That one there don't look the healthiest, but can't always go by looks either. But anyway, yeah, that's where I'm at. There's a germanium transistor there. That's more likely the output, and there's a silicone over there. That could be a driver. Like I said, I have to pull up a schematic on this. I just know that's the preamp IC there, and that also for your record. So anyway, that's where we're at with it. Got to find out what's going on here with the wires. They're just cut loose. There's some cut over here. I think they go on here, though, honestly. That's a grounding strap there for noise. I don't know. Got to get into it a little further. Just thought I would share this. So just take that in mind when you're buying something from online anywhere, used. If they say it works, don't put your heart completely into it. Just, go with it. They may have plugged it in or turned it on and it made a noise and they say it works. You just don't know. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to see what's going on with this. Thanks for watching.